in headlines that I have been to many oil and gas sites, and I have been there for visits, and also if you go to office of oil and gas company, like you go to the head office of Shell, Petronas, Saudi Aramco, or any other big giant companies or their oil and gas sites, they will always ask you to have a briefing. They call it as HSE briefing. So health, safety, environment has become over the last few years has become very important and very promising field. And many of my friends who were geologists, but later on they did some trainings in health, safety, environment (HSE), and then they choose career to become a HSE expert, and they get good jobs afterwards, and they become health safety expert. So all these facilities that we have in oil and gas fields, we call oil and gas fields, are related to exploration of hydrocarbons, exploitation, and also development and production. And as you guys know, all these are like very high risk jobs, and they can have a lot of hazards associated with oil and gas if we don't have the safety equipment, if we don't have the safety gear. आजकल आपको पता होगा जैसे we are seeing that doctors are protesting that they don't have the proper protection equipment, PPEs जिसको कहते हैं, and that's why most of the doctors are affected in our country because we don't have the proper PPE for them, and the protection equipment, whether you are a doctor or you are at a well site, is very important and it is very vital. It can save you from injury, it can save you from a potential hazard, it can save you from a potential hazard and potential damage as well. Why HSE has become more important? There has been some accidents on oil and gas fields. As you guys know, we study the blowout preventers. आपको याद होगा, तो blowout preventer का क्या काम होता है, कोई बता सकता है? What is the main function of blowout preventer?
सर अगर नीचे से फॉर्मेशन प्रेशर बहुत ज्यादा हो तो
Yes,
उस प्रेशर को कंट्रोल करता है सर, जो
yes.
फ्लूइड का।
So if the pressure is uncontrolled, what will happen? The rig will blow out, and as a result, the men who are present at the well site are at a danger of damaging uh, themselves, and they are posing themselves at a risk. Well, these type of injuries can be severe, even sometimes leads to death. And well, oil and gas business, especially at the well side, is a high risk job, no doubt about it. But we have some professionals, they can help us. We call them HSE professionals, and normally on one well site we have one professional who has a training on the health, safety, environment, and who can help us to cope with these dangers. What is the well side environment? As you guys know, we have pipes there, we have a big rig there, the top drive is there, there is drilling fluids are present in that particular location, chemicals are present, and it's quite complicated machinery that is present, and maybe as a geologist you don't know what this equipment is there. So you have to be very careful when you are at a well site. You just uh, need to be there at a particular location. Don't try to go in those areas that are not relevant to you. Don't try to touch the equipment that is not related to you. And in some well sites, कुछ well sites पे ऐसे होता है, they have a card system, very good card system, that if you are passing from here, you want to enter here, just press your card and then you go. So the database will know that you are here at that particular location, and it will keep on updating. And in case of potential danger, they know, okay, you are trapped here or you are somewhere. So always track your location, let your colleagues know that you are here and you are present in this particular location. So try to be more related to what is your job at that well site, and try to be in your doghouse, where normally the drilling data, and where normally the information from the well bore is coming. And as you guys know, oil and gas business is a high risk business, and it has an investment uh, about 1 billion USD or more than that, depending whether your well is located onshore or it is located at an offshore location. And if it is located onshore, like on land, it will have different set of hazards associated with it. If it is located offshore, it will have different set of hazards because of the waters, the tides, and so and so on. Similarly, in areas where we have remote and harsh environment, like we have deserts, we have those areas like how high mountain ranges, or maybe sometime we have the danger from the local community. Maybe the local community is not happy with your drilling, and they can cause you some damage. And there have been some incidents where there has been reports that there was some locals, they show their aggression against the oil and gas activities in some areas around the world. And sometime they can also do the other activities that are not normal, and they can cause you huge damage in terms of investment, and also in terms of your uh, because you want to get benefit from the drilling and you want to make it profitable. That's why you want to avoid any unavoidable situations. And accidents that can happen at the well site, they can range from uh, various scenarios. They can be catastrophic in terms of if there is a sudden blowout, and or there is a fall of heavy machinery, maybe survival, it fell it fails because of the some inexperienced guys working on the well side. Or maybe that's why you always have to wear a safety hat when you are at the well site, and try to wear proper clothing, and also your proper gloves and everything when you are doing your work. Don't compromise on safety. And also it can cause the environmental pollution, as well as the loss of investment, because you can have a damage, like for example, if you invest this amount of money, and you are doing a directional drilling, and then that directional drill doesn't go to the subsurface and comes to the surface again like a U-shaped drill hole, and then it means the your credibility will be at stake. Like for example, there has been some incidents that can damage your reputation in the industry, and once your reputation is damaged, then it is very difficult to regain it. And just imagine, like if you are at some of these environments and some of these positions, and you are subjected to one of these damage, what you will do? You will probably ask your HSE expert, who is the guy who has proper training, on how to deal with fire, how to deal with the heavy machinery, how to deal with the falling objects, how to deal with if there is an emergency situation, like if there is a fire or if there is they have sometime on website they have alarms, like okay there is one beep, so it means there is a potential damage to be happening. And if there is a continuous beep, there is a line of alarms that runs on a website, then probably it means that they are just closing it, and you have to be you just run to the position. From the position, normally in oil and gas well sites we have a place we call it as assembly points, and in many good universities or good first class industries they also have assembly points, जहाँ पर ये लिखा होता है कि in case of emergency, whenever you see you listen a fire alarm or you see an alarm, sometime chemicals there has been a death of a scientist in our university in Malaysia. He was exposed to a very hazardous chemical in his lab, and once he came back from the lab he collapsed. तो वो गिर गया सीढ़ियों में अपनी बिल्डिंग की ही, and he passed away. So dealing with the different type of chemicals and different heavy machinery, and also the it can cause you as high as a injury as a death, and sometime very heavy injuries or loss of a body part. So understanding the health and safety environment, and that have a uh, healthy position, that you all of the well site workers they remain in good health, is the responsibility of the company as well. It is also the responsibility of the personnel, that you follow the instructions, you follow the guidelines, like travel, don't travel in groups, travel on like one by one. And similarly, on some well sites they have a protective fencing, तो वो पूरा जो आपकी वेल साइड होती है sometime it has a fence around all the uh, drill site, and that fence actually protects from local animals, like for example in some areas where we have agriculture lands, so maybe you have some buffaloes or cows coming to your well site, so that's why you need to be safe, and make your life safe at the well site by following some of the health safety equipment and health safety professionals who are there to help you. Well, there has been some incidents, unfortunately, in the oil industry, and there was very famous well that has been burnt, and has been you can see the rig is on total fire now, and it cost about the uh, 167 men died on this well site, and only 61 persons they survived, and the total damage you can see how much. 3.4 billion. So just estimate the total cost that this company, the Occidental Petroleum, this company is also working in Pakistan. I'm not sure about now, but they were working in Pakistan as well. And you can see that they were operating 10% of North Sea, so they were not inexperienced guys, and they were like having a lot of experience, and even then they have to go through this unfortunate disaster, and worse can be called as the worst oil disaster. Well, that can damage your company's reputation, like for example those people who want to invest in your company, they might be shaken, and maybe they remove their shares from your company, and the after an accident you can have damage. And sometimes some companies they become bankrupt, तो खत्म हो जाती हैं बहुत सी companies if something like this happen in their life. And you can see how normal life looks like here, and after a disaster everything went on fire, because there are different type of tanks, chemical equipment that are present at the well site. And if the disaster is offshore, then imagine the scale, because it is a deep ocean. And you are here somewhere, all the geologists, drillers, petroleum engineers, and all the other technical staff, and the management staff. So it can be sometime negligence at the well side, or sometime it can be sudden increase in pressure from the subsurface that cannot be controlled, and as a result we have the damage. Yes, the most recent one was the Macondo well from British Petroleum. It was in Gulf of Mexico, and it was there is a movie I think on this one, Deepwater Horizon. If you guys have seen that, I think they made some movie on it. You can search, and you can also watch that what happened at that particular website. So you can see that you just see a fumes, and it's like an explosion, atomic explosion, and you can see the scale at which the things are moving. And and you can just imagine the severity of the damage that British Petroleum has to go through. And after that accident, I remember British Petroleum they left Pakistan, because they were so much under pressure, and they were so much under economic pressure that they have to move from certain countries, and then they just have to reduce their staff. On this accident, about 11 people they lost their lives, and they were never their bodies were never found. And they it was an accident, and with oil was flowing for 87 days in the sea, and you can see how much damage it can cause to the sea life, like the fish and other sea creatures that are present in that particular area, and it can damage the environment. And in 2015, British Petroleum they agreed to pay 18.7 billion penalty, the largest in US history. They have to pay to the government of United States in order to clean, and in order to maintain the life back to normal in the sea. And you can see that it is the largest oil spill in the world. Oil spill means that it released so much oil. You can imagine oil flowing untapped for 87 days. So 87 days may, I think most of this ocean was covered with the oil, and as a result, it can stop the marine life from getting the sunlight and oxygen, and it pollutes actually the marine environment. You can see there are various examples in the history of oil and gas in which we have accidents. But the thing is, important thing in oil and gas sector, like the health safety environment wise, that we have learned from our previous mistakes. And that's why there is a new branch that has came into being, and we call them the health safety environment specialist, HSE experts you can also call them. So you can join these careers based on if you are a geologist or a petroleum engineer, because you already know few of the things that are related to oil and gas sector. And health safety experts are also not only important in oil and gas sector, they are also important in other sectors. Maybe you guys remember the safety training that we had in our department in last semester. And you can see there was a presentation by a professor from GC University, or sorry, Gujarat University. And you US. Okay, well, there are some terminologies that are associated with health safety environment, and the terminology is in hazard and risk. We will see how we can differentiate between these two, and there is a definition that a hazard is any source having potential to damage, harm, or adverse health effects on something or someone under certain conditions at work. So potential hazard can be a knife, and the harm it can do cut. Like if there is a wet floor, then the harm that it can cause will be that you can slip or you can fall. Or a hazard is actually the harm or adverse effects that you can call it can cause to your health or also to your property. Like it can also damage your property and important. Well, here is an example of a hazard, and you can see the difference between a hazard and a risk. Hazard is that there is a shark present in a sea, and you know that there can be sharks like in Arabian Sea, and the risk is that you just put yourself in the sea and you start swimming. That is actually risk. Or risk is hazard plus exposure. That there is a potential danger of sharks that are present in the sea, and then without knowing how to swim or without knowing how to have a proper gear, proper equipment or proper uniform or a proper safety, and without having a proper weapon or something, you just go there and you just put yourself in a risk. You can give an example from the corona these days, and कोई बता सकता है कि इसको अगर हम कोरोना के साथ फिट करें तो क्या हम फिट कर सकते हैं?
सर वो रिस्क हो जाएगा ना?
यस, क्या क्या रिस्क हो जाएगा कोरोना के साथ अगर हम
क्योंकि
इसको
वो
लिंक
हमें
करें?
हाँ हमें थ्रेट नजर आता है सर, और हम अगर उसको एक्सपोज कर हो जाते हैं तो काज कर सकते हैं।
हाँ हाँ सही है, कोई और बताएगा?
सर घर पे रहें तो मतलब बाहर जो है ना वो शार्क है, ऐसा कोरोना है
यस,
तो वो हैजर्ड हो जाएगा।
हाँ
और
बिल्कुल।
बाहर
तो
निकलेंगे
जैसे
तो
अभी
वो अपना
शुएब ने
उनको
और अदनान ने बताया कि हैजर्ड बेसिकली ये है कि बाहर शार्क्स हैं, कोरोना इज प्रेजेंट आउटसाइड बट इट कैन नॉट डैमेज यू अंटिल यू पुट योरसेल्फ देयर। तो जब तक आप बाहर नहीं निकलेंगे, यू आर गोइंग आउट for something to go, you go going out for fun or something, and then to meet your friends, and then you are putting yourself into a risk because the hazard of coronavirus is there, and you are exposing yourself to it. Well, with that we just conclude for today's class, and we will continue from here to tomorrow, and we will see